Good morning, everyone. It is a Friday. It's about 10:30 a.m. right now, and I have just come back from school. I will be going back into school later, but I do want to get my cardio done. I'm trying. I'm trying not to get turn into a fat cunt, because right now, yeah, I'm eating way too much peanut butter. So just making sure I get the cardio in is fucking necessary. But on a more trading related topic, it is a Friday. It's the final day of the week. So the goal is don't do anything stupid. Do not ruin my weekend and potentially the rest of my next week, because I don't know whether I'm going to be able to trade next week, considering I'm away in Poland. So the plan is just treat it like any other day, except be careful. I'm on 3 out of 5 winning days. I've won 3 trades, lost 0 this week. I'm on a win streak of 10 trades now. We managed to get to double digits. So, just trade properly, like I have been doing the last month, I would hope I don't do anything stupid today, considering I have not really been doing anything stupid the last month. The thing is with Fridays, they're notorious for, worst price action, in my opinion. And psychology gets cooked on Fridays, so I'm just gonna, humble myself, not talk about winning and getting my 4th winning day and then my 5th winning day. Let's just see what we get given. Let's just wait till 2:30. We've got 4 hours till market open, so let's just wait till then and just see, do we get anything good? And if not, then we're not going to take a trade. But recap of yesterday, we took another $1,000 win yesterday, so that puts us at plus 2,800 on the week so far. It was unfortunate with the top step lagging. Very unfortunate if you guys weren't able to take a trade, because there were some A+ shorts right there. But I don't know, man. I don't really have much more to say for this segment. I'm just gonna bash out my cardio, because I do not have long before I gotta go back into school. So I don't know. I'll probably see you guys when I'm cooking some food if I got anything to say. Alright, so I'm going to make some food before I go into school. It's 11 o'clock, so let's get making some bloody oats. So basically, what I wanted to talk about while I make these oats is, well, first off, this kitchen stinks of fucking fish oil. The fish oil smashed in the bottle the other day, and the whole kitchen, not even the other day, over a week ago it smashed, and the whole kitchen still fucking stinks of fish oil, so I don't even know what to say, bro. That's disgusting smell, but trading talk, right? What I wanted to discuss was, the hard pill to swallow in trading. Now, what do I mean by the hard pill to swallow? I mean, stuff that is hard to admit and stuff that is hard to accept in the moment, but you just have to accept some stuff. And the example I want to use is accepting you have missed a trade, right? So it's happened to everyone before, right? There's a trade you're thinking, should I take the trade? Should I not take the trade? It looks like a good trade, but I don't really want to take it. I don't know why, but I just don't want to take it. And then guess what? You fucking see that the trade you wanted to take ends up hitting take profit. And you're like, oh shit, I really wanted to take that. Or, it could just be the case that, let me turn that kettle off. It could just be the case that maybe you were taking a shit, or maybe your mum was in the room bugging you while you were trying to take the trade. Whatever the reason is behind you not being able to take a trade, you should look at it from this perspective, right? I think a lot of us know, a lot of us trade the same. I know a lot of people who watch me trade the same, or they want to trade similar to me, because my strategy, obviously, it's not like a retail strategy, it's a fucking smart money concept strategy, but in the niche trading space, in the niche space of trading, You know, it's a pretty common strategy, or at least the basis of it is. So, you know, if you are like me, you'd probably have accepted that your setup at max is going to form once a day. At max, you know, I typically say on average maybe 3 times a week your setup's going to form. So if your setup is going to form about 3 times a week, and you just saw you missed a trade which was aligned with your setup, do you really think statistically you will get another trade on the exact same day a couple minutes later when you're not even getting one trade every single day? Probably not. And look, even if you do, your psychology is probably, let's be real, for a lot of you, your psychology is going to be so cooked that you're going to be at risk of taking really shitty trades anyway. But even if you don't take shitty trades, the odds of you actually getting your setup again, you know, is very unlikely. Now, does that mean you are not going to take a win if you continue to trade? Yeah, it doesn't mean that, but I'm just saying, you know, just because you took a win doesn't mean your strategy formed again. You might have just FOMO'd into some bullshit. So, you know, that's the hard pill to swallow sometimes, accepting you missed your trade, because trust me, 9 out of 10 times, you will just take a worse trade after and probably lose. And if you don't want to listen to me, look, you might just have to learn the hard way. And that's something I had to tell someone the other day. They're saying, I just started trading like a month or two ago. How much should I risk on my eval? I say 4 to 500. They're like, yeah, but I could pass it so much quicker if I do this. 4 to 500. It's your first eval. You're not good at trading, you know? But here's the thing. Like, I have come to accept that. And, you know, I know my mentor has fucking accepted it, or did accept it with me, that motherfuckers just have to learn the hard way. Like, it's unfortunate, but a lot of us guys, we just have to learn the hard way. There's no other way around it, you know? You can get told how to do something better than someone who's done it before you, but a lot of the time, you know, you're going to have to make the fuck up, and then when you make the fuck up, it's either you quit making fuck ups or you quit trading altogether. So I don't know what kind of off-topic tangent that was. Oh yeah, I was saying you're going to have to learn the hard way with taking shittier trades and losing after you've just missed your setup. So yeah, I mean, it's also the thing with, like, even if you haven't missed your setup, but you've missed, let's just say, like a 200-point move on, like, let's say the Nasdaq rallies 200 points up. Like, let's be real, get off the charts. That's another hard pill to swallow that you've just... A hard pill to swallow is just, hey, there's no trades on this day. There are no trades to take on this day. And that can be a hard pill for a lot of people to swallow. And I wasn't swallowing that pill properly on Tuesday, but because I'm not an absolute idiot, I managed to come out break even. So yeah, I guess ultimately another point is you're going to have crash outs, you know? You're going to fuck up. You're not going to accept what's happening in the market and actually listen. Or actually, sometimes you're not actually going to read what price is telling you. But at the end of the day, you know, everyone does that. It's just about how frequently are you having those crash outs and what scale are the crash outs at. Because my crash out is taking 2 trades and ending up break even. Or maybe... I can't really think of any crash out. Or going break... Yeah, usually my crash outs are just break even or like one stupid loss. But a lot of people, the scale of their crash out will be so big that it'll just erase a month of good work. So, kind of an off-topic point. I don't really know where that bit came from. But anyway, I'm going to eat this food and then head into school. So, yeah. Alright, so here is the clip of me in school. As you can see, it looks like I'm leaned over. I'm barely looking at the charts. And that is because I'm pretty sure I was playing Clash Royale the entire time. But... just wanted to take the time to say, if you're not already subscribed, subscribe. We're trying to hit 2,000 subs by the end of the month. And if you're not in the Discord, join the Discord. Link in the description. But yeah, this was the last lesson of school. Like, there was no more lessons after this. So now I'm done with school for the flipping, you know, for the year. So that's pretty dope. And now it's the summer holidays and I'm getting payouts, which is... kind of nice. But anyway, here we go. Here is now the time lapse. You see, I've got the White Monster. And I'm sipping that shit. It's a good time. Basically, on market open, I typically get onto market open, like, not 30, like 10 to 15 to maybe, if I'm streaming 20 minutes before market open. So, you see, I'm just looking. I was thinking about taking longs. With hindsight, I do wish I took longs, but in the moment, I wasn't super confident. But you know what, guys? Like, the easiest draws are always just like what you want to be. Like, once you're in the market for long enough, bro, especially with the conditions we have at the moment, bro, taking the easy draws, like, is so predictable at the moment. But usually I'm able to, but this didn't fully align with my strategy. And you can see here, you know, we end up hitting the draws. But as you will now see, we ended up rejecting, and I was able to catch some shorts. So let's get into me taking the damn trade, because this was super clean.
Order filled.
Order filled. Order filled. Why did you take shorts? 15-minute sweep, 1 hour gap, 1 minute inversion. That's why. I'm not bothered about this 5-minute gap. Because I'm taking it off a 15-minute sweep. What I am worried about is ES taking out this low. As soon as ES takes out this low, this 830 low, yeah, I'll be break even. For sure I'm going break even. So far, so good. And that's a nice candle, I will say. That is a very nice candle. I wonder if we'll edge these lows. We will see, won't we? I mean, this is probably a good point to go break even. Just because there's nothing up here which would, you know, stop price from fucking continuing lower, I guess.
Order filled.
Okay, I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch for doing that. I will admit I'm a bitch for doing that, but I am a bitch for doing that, to be fair. Do you guys want to know what the best thing about a party is? The best thing about a party is that I remember how much I dislike going to the parties. But, you know, once every 3 months I'll get invited, and once every 3 months I usually remember exactly why I do not like going to parties. So, I don't know, bro. Shit's not for me. Shit is not for me. We're gonna get to the post-market analysis. It is 23:55, 11:55 p.m. It is a weekend though, it's a Friday, so it's excusable, you know. Yeah, honestly, fuck parties, bro. I don't have like any social energy. Like, bro, I socialize for 10 minutes and I'm done for, bro. I'm done for. Right. Let's get into the post-market analysis. So, why did I take this trade? So, I took shorts. Why did bro take shorts? What is bro doing? Who does bro think he is taking shorts? Well, I will tell you guys why I took shorts. Basically, the reason I took shorts is because... Wait, why did I take shorts? I don't even know why I took them. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that would be the reason. Let's go on the 15-minute. 15-minute. We had a 15-minute sweep of liquidity. We had a 1 hour gap. 1 hour gap, which was fair, and it had a bit of value in it. We had, come on the 1 hour here, kind of the same thing. 15-minute. Kind of the same thing on the 15-minute. So this was really a 15-minute trade, just because this hourly gap had already been, reacted out of. It was a 15-minute trade, so then what do? I come down to the 1 minute. What do I do on the 1 minute? I wait for the inversion. We get the inversion. I enter. Stops up here. TP down here. And, I exited a bit early, but ultimately, break-evens should have been on these lows. Should have carried the trade out to these lows, but I'm a bitch, to be honest. I should not be, exiting these trades early, but this is what the week's looking like on free accounts. You guys can just see. Free accounts, up 1,250 on the week. So, it's like, that's pretty good. I don't know what that is. That's like 3,800? Something like that. But, I don't know, bro. Kind of feels weird, like I basically just made $4,000 this week. Don't even feel real. We have one more winning day to get. I need one more winning day. And then I will receive my payout, but I don't know, bro. Something about, like, parties is, like, I don't even drink. Like, I had my first, like, drink of alcohol in like 3 years tonight. I had, like, 1 beer. So, like, obviously, in terms of, like, religion, that's not a sin, because you can have a drink as a Christian. But I don't even indulge in any, like, sins, like satanic shit, bro. But being around that shit, and like you see like girls cheating on their boyfriends, and everyone's fucking drunk, like, it's cool and all for them, but bro, just like makes me feel further from God, which isn't a very nice feeling. Like, I need to lock in, bro, with God, because like this success means nothing without him, bro. The success means nothing, bro. Like, that's like a whole nother journey I need to go on, bro. I don't know, I just feel a bit disconnected from Jesus, man. After, just being there, being in the environment. So, I think with my payout, I'm gonna order a Bible, like a physical one, because I have the app on my phone, or an app, but it's like, I just want a physical copy, But, I don't know, I'm really tired. I'm ready to go to sleep. So, this is kind of just waffle now, but I'll see you guys. I don't even know when I'll see you guys next, but thanks for watching. Join the YouTube, join the Discord, subscribe to the YouTube, join the Discord. Maybe, maybe there'll be videos in Poland. I will see.